This is Tara, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot Forecast. I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Green Witch Tarot deck. And also I want to let you know that I'm going to be doing mid-month readings, putting them on YouTube. So I'm letting you know that in advance. Make sure to subscribe so that you can receive the monthly and the mid-months. I have been doing weeklies, and I'm balancing the schedule. I have public events that I've always done, and actually adding more. So the thing was, okay, how do I give YouTube watchers, subscribers, the most for the bang for the buck, as you know, quote unquote. So I've decided that doing good versions for the month and the mid-month would help me with balance schedule, and also still give you some good insight. So make sure and subscribe to those. I really love doing these videos for you guys. I really, really, really do. So I look forward to that. And let's start with your reading now. Make sure and subscribe again, and that way you'll get those. Okay, this is for Gemini, wanting to come right off the top. Okay, Gemini, that's you, right off the top, friends. Okay, so the first card that came up is the High Priest. Okay, so this is the same as the Hierophant card. Take a look at it. So this is really, you guys, Gemini, you're going within right now. You're ready to say, you know what, I want to create some more magic. I don't know if it was you all that this card came up with during the last week of the month of July for the astrological readings, but it did come up for a couple of signs. So it just feels like universally people are really wanting, people are changing. There's all kinds of changes going on. We know about the shift already. We know about that. That started really getting going as well, but we're going to see more of it in December. And I'm not an astrologist, but there is a new moon on the 2nd, and this is in Leo, and this is about your hope stream, your messages, networking, social media, getting the message out, because it's trining with Saturn, and Saturn's the taskmaster and said, your message matters. So go deep with it. All right. So you guys, you're starting off that way. You're going deep with the Hierophant, the High Priest. And you're doing this because you know what? You're ready to make things happen. The sword, Ace of Swords comes up. You're really ready to, and you're on a new journey. This is the Fool card. So you've had some really awesome ideas. You're really ready to get those in place. And you've been intuiting into your, at night, some of you. Have you had some dreams? Interesting dreams, I'm feeling like. I'm almost feeling like I got the word psychedelic, like really, really crazy dreams for some of you. Of course, this is a general reading for Gemini Sun. So watch your moon and your rising as well. It is for moon and rising, but watch all 3 if you know all 3 of your signs. And you can Google your name and the time you were born if you don't know those. But I do feel like some of you have been having some really interesting dreams. And those dreams are really telling you, it's feeling like, you know, some dreams are prophetic, some are informational, and some are fears. But I'm feeling like you're having some dreams that are really your guides coming through, your angels coming through and saying, you know, this is what would be in your best interest, to listen to your intuition, listen to your guides, look for synchronicities. All right, Gemini, your next card is I love this. This is the Knight of Wands. All right, well, this is kind of a fiery guy. You know, this could be, he's a little bit younger, but not always. He may have that younger appeal of, okay, I'm ready to do it, I'm ready to do it, I'm ready to do it. And I don't mean just in a child's, but this could be someone, you know, up to the age of 3. This could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, sun, moon, or rising sign that you know. And maybe has that youthful, like, okay, let's get things done. I'm here to help you out. I want to do this. And let's go. And I feel like this is a big support for you. The other thing it could be is that you're ready to make things happen. But I do feel like you have the support of someone, because I tell you why, when this card comes up, this one came up first. This is the Hierophant. This is the Hierophant, and this is the Knight of Wands riding towards the Hierophant. So it feels like this one is giving support to all of your great ideas. Okay. And then the reason you really want to make things happen, you've got this inspirational creativeness. It's just like over the top, is, you know, you've taken a pause in your money. Your money's been a little bit tight for some of you. Not all of you, Gemini, but I do feel like you've been watching your money, Or it feels like, too, you took a big break from work or from projects that you've been working on. You're now ready to get them out in the open. And this could be a break from, something you've been thinking in the last year or two. Excuse me if I'm talking fast. I almost jumped over myself. Felt a little almost nasally. So deep breath here. It's something that you've thought about creating in the last even couple, like I said, year or two. And with this Knight of Wands, you're ready to get it going, and you're also being very generous with other people, with ideas, and possibly, people loaning you money or just wanting to help you out in the money department. So that's very, very cool that you're all fired up about it. I think you have some good things going on. Okay, well, this card came up in the last sign that I did. But for you, it comes up in reverse. So this is the Seven of Wands. This is straight up, and this is in reverse. So the Seven of Wands would normally say, okay, I'm really protecting ideas and creative inspiration, and I'm just really being meticulous about things. As you can see, she put those wands very neatly back up on the wall. She might be taking one or two down, so she has the fire placed beneath her. But the feeling is that you have everything you need. You want to take a little bit of a pause this month, mid-month, or even first, second week. There's some astrological things going on that are saying slow down as well. And I don't know all the signs and all that's going with it, or the planets, but it feels to me like it's around the 5th or 6th. So, and that's on a Friday, Saturday. But just kind of really look at what you've been doing, count your blessings, be grateful, know that all is well. Oh gosh, yes, because I drew the world tree. The world tree to reflect on what you have, because you're building your foundation. You're building your spiritual, your financial, your romantic. You're building, a lot of you. Some of you be different, one for each person, but overall you feel like you're building up, you're producing fruit, and you're ready to go. And I do feel like with some of you, your family could be involved in supporting you, helping you. You really want to have a home that's full of love, full of joy, full of creativity, and this is what's sparking of kind of coveting those creative ideas, is that really this is in reverse. So like I said, you're ready to share with others because you realize your tree is full of fruit, and you really want to connect with other people, omegate with others, correspond with others, collaborate with others. Feeling good for you, for me. And the last card that you have that came up is the Five of Pentacles. And it's interesting because it came up the other day for a sign in reverse, and it's coming up for you the same way in reverse. Okay, so this, she's sitting under the tree with the pentacles hanging above her. The lit up rocks where all truth is are behind her. She has her back to them, let's just say that. She's not looking at what she has. So the card usually is, be grateful for what you do have. Look at all the the blessings that you do have. It's in reverse. So it's feeling like that, you really are starting to count your blessings. You really are starting to feel good about your family, your home, your children, your pets, your people that you're working with. Again, I'm getting that seriously big time. You're really having some fun, and you're becoming unbound from certain limitations that you feel like. Just drawing more cards to give me more information. You've had some thinking that you've needed to come away from, or maybe some relationships you've needed to get away from to help you do this. Also too, the Three of Swords in reverse, same thing. Feeling like there's been some romance in the past that you've needed to scoot away from so that you can grow, bloom, flourish. Yeah, because you have, and under the Lover's card, because you have love coming to you in a real way, in a real sense. Not any of this fake stuff. And not that, I'm not saying you've been fake. I'm just saying that real love is friendship, communication, not Not strangling a person, but giving them space, giving yourself space, them giving you that as well. I'm feeling like it's a real collaboration again. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to add these cards up numerologically. The original 4, not the other that I drew to give me some more information. The Ace, 1 and 1 for the Knight, 2, and the High Priest, 7, and 5 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. It's about communication. It's about creativity, expression, optimism. Go for it, man. You guys, with this new moon on the 2nd, go for it. You're there. You're ready to communicate. You're ready to create. I'm getting chills on my legs. And so for me, that's affirmation. I'm excited for you guys. So, and if this doesn't make sense to you, if you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm kind of been in the dumps. Well, it's there for you. The universe, again, if you look at this card in the straight up, she has all the blessings. So the universe has your back. The universe is saying, we have it here for you. Law of Attraction says, put out the positive, you'll get it back. So if any of you all want to work with me on that, I love to do mentorship. I love to create with others your life dreams, your life goals. Okay, so let me know. Email me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. and take a look at the website, and we can work on that together. Make sure and subscribe. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to talking with you soon.